if you could detect cancer through a simple blood test? Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, it turns out we can. We offer a simple blood test called a Galleri test, which will detect the most deadly cancers that kill 2/3 of Americans, because these are the ones that don't have any means of screening. We all know that there are certain cancers like breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, cervical cancer that have really good screening mechanisms. So it tends to be that if you get those appropriate screens, then your cancer will be found early. We all know that when your cancer is found early, that the outcome is better. Clearly, you're less likely to die. And of course, the treatments that you have to go through are less traumatizing, less toxic, less life-altering. So ideally, you find all cancers early. The problem is, the most deadly cancers, we do not have any means of screening. I mean, we all know somebody who was diagnosed with, for example, pancreatic cancer, and they died anywhere from 6 weeks to 18 months later. It's almost universally fatal, and the reason is it's diagnosed late. The symptoms are non-specific. Same for ovarian cancer, same for esophageal cancer, same for a lot of cancers that we don't screen for. Well, let me tell you about the Galleri test. The Galleri test is a multi-cancer screening test where we draw blood and we can screen for the most deadly cancers, because the most deadly cancers are the ones that go and travel to the blood throughout your body first. So when this test is done, it's a simple peripheral blood draw. We draw your blood, and when the test is negative, the test is negative. That means you don't have a deadly cancer that has spread to your bloodstream already. Now, does that mean you don't have cancer? No, you still need to get your screening test, because of course the whole purpose of cancer screening is to find something when it's very small and has not spread through the bloodstream and therefore to other organs. Finding it early, before you wind up in the ER with abdominal pain and find out you have colon cancer everywhere and they can't help you, it's a much better scenario to find it when the volume of disease is low and it's early stage and you can have treatment for cure. When the test is negative, it's truly negative, but you still need to get your routine screening mammograms. So you still need to get your annual mammography. You still need to get your prostate screening as appropriate, use cervical screening as appropriate. If you're a smoker, you need to get lung cancer screening as appropriate. So all of the normal screens, continue to do it. Why is this a little bit better? Well, not everybody is going to get screened. I mean, I think everybody should get screened, but not everybody is going to choose to get screened. If you're a person that doesn't want to do that for XYZ reason, then a blood test is a better alternative than doing nothing. A lot of people say to me, well, I don't want to do that blood test. That's scary. I don't want to know if I have something. Really? You don't want to know? I mean, let's think about it. It's there. So you might as well know about it, and know about it as early as possible. Sticking your head in the sand and pretending that, well, if I don't test for it and I don't find out, then somehow that's gonna save me or be better for me. Of course that's not better. So you definitely want to screen if possible. The Galleri test is designed as an annual blood test to be used in conjunction with all of your other normal screening tests and well-person visits. Now, when we talk about screening for cancer, that's a whole other topic than cancer prevention, right? Screening for cancer does not mean preventing cancer. Preventing cancer, of course, is the most ideal option, and we can help you do that as well at Restoration Healthcare. But the whole reason we offer this test is because I see patients that have already been diagnosed with cancer. Number one, I don't want them to be diagnosed with another cancer, because if you've had one cancer, then you are more likely in the future to get diagnosed with another cancer. So I don't want my patients to get another breast cancer or any other cancer. I don't want their family members who are now at risk to get cancers if they don't have to. So we offer this test to not only all of our patients, but anybody who wants it, in order to be proactive and try and find things early. Now, when your test is negative, as I said, it's negative. So that's a great outcome. But don't take that to mean like, high five, this is negative. I can go and eat crap and don't have to work out and do all the things that I'm not supposed to do. No, you say to yourself, hey, this test is negative. I dodged a bullet this year, but you know what? For the next 365 days, I am going to do the very best that I can do in order to live well and do everything I can to reduce the risk that this Galleri test ever turns positive. That's what we want to impress upon people, and that's what we want to do, people. We want to help you keep that test negative year after year after year. What happens when we do the blood test and it's positive? Well, don't freak out, okay? When it's positive, 4 out of 10 times, we will reveal an early cancer diagnosis. So if it's positive, that doesn't necessarily mean it's positive. It means we have to do further workup and appropriate testing to be able to find, if there's a cancer, where exactly it's coming from. So you might think, well, what if I'm in the 6 out of 10 people who have a positive test, but you can't find any cancer? I don't want to just live with that information and be worried about it. Fear not. We will repeat your testing at serial interviews free of charge until we find a cancer or prove that there is no cancer there. And we do that, and that's why this is a great test. There's really no risk to you at all from like an anxiety and an emotional standpoint. It simply provides reassurance to the vast majority of people who are going to test and are negative. So that's the great part of this Galleri test.